Good evening, everyone. Time for another gold and silver analysis. I'm JR. Today is the 4th day of June, and we'll be doing a turbo analysis on both gold, silver, platinum, palladium. I think the metals are looking very robust, and we'll get right to the analysis. Weekly chart here on gold. So saw a big move here right after the elections. Saw a big move to the downside, only broke one level of support here, so I still call this neutral bullish. Okay, since then it's been holding up, it's been making higher highs as well as higher lows, respecting this trend line here. I am expecting a move a little bit higher, maybe to test this high here at around 1287 to 1295. Ultimately, I do expect this market to test the 2016 highs. Roughly around 1375 daily time frame. So again, on my previous analysis, I posted that this was a really nice break of this flag, so this pennant flag, and again, ultimately, I'm looking for a test just rough of the highs, roughly at around 1295, 1290, anywhere between 1290 all the way up to 1295. A break above 1295 could send this all the way up to 13.5 or just under 13.5. Let's look at silver. All right, silver also attempting to go higher. We're seeing here the sequence here: high, low, and high, low. So again, highs are getting higher, lows are getting higher. I'm looking ultimately for a test of this area here. I think once silver breaks above this level here, it's going to be a wrap, and I think this market is just going to continue to go higher. Though you might see a lot of volatility here, definitely I see all pullbacks being very well supported here. We can see here that on a more clear, if you see a little bit, if you see the long-term trend here on silver, you saw the breakdown here of this support area here. This area turned resistance, then support, and it really broke through that support here pretty easily. We've tested this level here once, twice, 3 times as resistance. The more time you test it, the more it's likely to be taken out. But I am expecting a move towards this area here, the 18.5. Above 18.5, $19, you got a really solid bull market. Let's look at palladium. Palladium, I like this palladium here. I actually went short in this area here, but I have a stop at around 1850, maybe 1851 is my stop. Ultimately, I'm looking for a move back here to the 1789 area, possibly even lower. I really didn't expect this market to continue to go that high. Most likely, if the market comes back down to this red zone, I'm probably going to get rid of some of my shorts. Because I don't like the way that broke through. And again, you broke through a really nice level of resistance up here. So I think the move will still happen. There's a good chance. I mean, you have a really solid wedge here. And technically speaking, I mean, this is a move that can possibly go down to the 719 area. So great risk to reward. That's why I took this trade. But again, really also a hedge against my gold and silver longs. But again, broke through this nice level. So we might be able to test this level here. Roughly between 800 to 900 here. Let's look at platinum chart. All right, so platinum found really nice support here. This was where you saw the last breakout. It took out a lot of levels of resistance here. And since then, on the daily chart at least, I mean, it really looks bearish. The reason why is because you have this level of support here. You also have this level of support, and easily broke through 2. So now this is your level of resistance up here, and this now becomes a level of resistance as well. So platinum, even though I like platinum better than gold, even though I like platinum better than gold, Um, you can have, I mean, technically you can easily come up here and possibly come down and create a new low. I don't think that'll be the case. I think this market is done a really nice job at turning around big moves to the upside, so I expect another big move to the upside. And we never know, we might see something along the lines of like this, kind of matching this level here, right? So that's what we might see. If we see a break above 990, I can see a really solid move to the upside to the 1200s. I like platinum more than I like gold, and I think the only thing I didn't mention here on gold, now that I'm thinking about it, is this trend line here coming from the November high. Okay, so again, gold, you might see a little bit of a move here to the downside. Ultimately, until we see a move above the 1295 or below this level here, again, keep in mind this is a nice level of support, not the best level of support. And the reason why is because, again, we have not created a higher high. So again, this being the low, this being the high, in order for this low to be valid, this has to go above this high. I would love to see gold go above this trend line. If it does, I would love to see something like this, and then continue to go higher. That's what I would expect if gold goes above this. So I'm going to be keeping a very close eye on these levels here on the shorter term time frames, and we'll see what happens. Besides that, great moves on the metals. The market is looking very robust. If you don't own gold and silver, you really need to pay attention to what's going on, because just really technically the market is looking very sound. Fundamentally, the market is looking very sound, and if you haven't added to your positions, this is the time to do it. You have a very nice, stable, very technically sound market, and I really like it. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Bye bye.